look at the future of employee experience, which is obviously something that you have a massive passion for, what does that future mean to you?
So for me, the future of employee experience is really around personalization, but not to the extent that each person has a different, gets a different approach. It's around life stages. And where you are in your life stage and where it is that we can assist with. So if we're looking at just the basics being treating everyone with dignity and respect.
Yeah.
And, because that's what each human being wants, is to be treated with dignity and respect, regardless of where they come from, regardless of who they are and what they identify with. And then so the future for me is around how do we amend our employee experience around the life stage that someone's in. Because someone just starting out in their career has very different expectations and requires a very different experience to someone who's coming to the end of their career. Yes. Similarly, in between, as you go through your career and you're growing as an individual and you're growing as a human, it's really around when do you start a family? How safe do we make the environment for people to make a decision around that? Yes. How do we provide some sort of benefits that encourages that stage? How do we support when you have little kids and, you take them off to creche and they're sick all the time. So there's always something that needs to happen there. And then when your kids grow older, what does that mean? Or if you choose not to have any kids, what happens with the little doggies? Because the fur babies are there too. And how does that work? And when you're older, what does it mean when you're looking after your elderly parents? Because then the roles change. Yes. And what type of support is required there. So it's a little bit of a different stance. And not everyone is in the same life stage at the same time, but we could package it generally for certain life stages and look at how do we enhance the experience so that it enhances where people are during their life stage.